The Sony WF-1000xm3 was a great earbud, but came with a major design problem that plagued many users with ear fatigue. Perhaps it's because Sony wants to put as much technology as they can into a relatively small body.
You made a real mess, but I miss you though. 'Cause I can go to sleep when I'm alone again. Say you wanna fix our problems. How long should I be waiting? Feels like I've had too much of drama, but I'm not ready to give in.
But today we finally got our shipment for the XM4s, and I'm so excited to share with you all the technology and performance of these earbuds, so let's see if they are any good. Welcome to a review of the Sony WF-1000xm4. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of tech reviews as well as unboxing, and if that is something that interests you, do consider subscribing to this channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as share this video to all your friends around. And with that said, let's get on with the review of the Sony WF-1000xm4. So I've personally pre-ordered this unit of the Sony WF-1000xm4 from Sony Malaysia, and it took quite a while to reach me, and I've paid the full retail price of 1,099 Malaysia ringgit for these, and that's about 280 US, so slightly more expensive compared to the previous gen XM3. So at this price point, you probably expect the best of the best, and honestly for wireless earbuds with support for Sony's LDAC for high-res audio is pretty awesome. So if you're interested in buying these earbuds, do check out some of my links in the description below. So the design of the new XM4 is definitely a winner, and I personally like the chunkier, beefier IEM style earbuds design that sits perfectly inside the ears. But starting from the case, it's a little bit of disappointment here, as the older XM3 comes with a nice soft rubbery case with a super sexy copper lid, albeit a lot larger than the XM4, but it's a sexy looking case. The XM4 is now smaller, so much more pocketable, but I feel that the case material could have been better. So after reviewing so many earbuds, I felt that this case honestly isn't Sony's best work, especially after paying over 1,000 Malaysia ringgit for it. And if you feel the lid, it wobbles around, and it doesn't really sit perfectly in my opinion. So you can touch here, it's not really flush. It's some minor details. From a budget style earbuds, that's not so much of a problem, but if you're paying so much money for it, you kinda expect perfection. So at the top of the lid, you get the Sony logo there, and in a nice copper color as well, which will always be a great touch for these earbuds. And behind that, you also get a Type-C charging port, and when you plug it in, the LEDs at the front will blink to tell you that the case is charging. So most times it will be in green, but when the case battery drops below 30%, the LED will light up in orange to let you know to charge it up. So the case also hides a wireless charging coil at the bottom, so pop it onto any wireless charger and you're good to go. So the lid of the case opens up nice and smoothly and has a nice hinge at the end of the stroke so that it locks the lid in place for you to access your earbuds. So honestly, the earbuds is one of my favorite things about the XM4. Since it's leaked on the internet a couple of months ago, I really think this looks really nice, and I personally think the design here is super on point and retains the nice black copper design of the XM3. This time around, the earbud comes in an IEM style shape. Not so much of the real style of IEMs like what you get with KZ and all, but it's still a very nice, unique design. And this design also sits better in my ears compared to the XM3 because it's not so much of earbuds hanging outside of your ear, but rather it fits very nicely inside your ear canals. But do take note that these earbuds are still very huge, and if you have smaller ears, they might not fit. The touch sensor surface is nice and wide, so it's very easy for you to know where you're tapping. There's also a very nice copper color on top of the front mic, and you also get another nice mic on the top of the earbuds itself. So Sony now puts the Sony word at the side of the earbuds and looks super nice when it's inside your ears. So at the tip of the earbuds, there's also an in-ear sensor here. So this earbuds is actually very packed with technology, which you can also choose to turn off if you don't like that feature of in-ear sensor. You also get some charging pins here, and Sony also gives you a foam tips this time, so you don't have to go out and buy some third-party ones. But honestly, this memory foam tip doesn't really compare to what Comply foam tips will actually offer, and you can see that it does bounce back very quickly, so it doesn't stay squeezed long enough for you to put it in your ears, and it actually bounces back quite fast. But nevertheless, for me, it still provides a very good seal for my ears. So I love the battery performance of the XM4, and it's almost double the performance of the XM3 when it comes to real life use. So this earbuds comes in at about 8 hours with ANC on, and the case adds an additional 16 hours. Where the old XM3 comes in at rated 6 hours of battery life, but lasted close to 4 or 5 hours only with ANC. Without ANC, the XM4 gives you about 12 hours of battery life per charge, as well as 24 hours with the case. The XM4 also comes with quick charging, so a quick 5 minutes charge will give you about 1 hour of battery life. So charging the earbuds up from empty takes only 1.5 hours. So there's also a lot of features with the XM4, and let's run through a couple of them. And the XM4 now comes with Sony's V1 processor and also has a Bluetooth 5.2 chipset that supports Sony's high-res codec LDAC, AAC, and SBC audio codec. So do take note that if you run an iPhone or even an Android that doesn't support LDAC, then you're stuck with AAC, so no high-res audio for you in that case. And if you do, you can stream music up to 990 kbps, which is one of the highest resolution codecs out there and almost twice as much as aptX HD. So the earbuds also comes with an IPX4 water resistant, so you're getting sweat and splash resistant, and you kind of shouldn't bring these earbuds out when it's raining or use them in the shower. Another nice feature that most modern Sony headphones or earbuds is speak to chat feature, and works really nice when you can just speak and the earbuds will know that you're talking and pause your media, turn on ambient mode so you can converse. In practice, it works very flawlessly, but if you like to sing along with your song, then it's a feature you might want to turn off. So out of the box, the earbuds doesn't support an independent playback, and CEO in the making, I'll leave a link in the description below, actually created a video to show you how to do independent playback, and actually it's very simple. If you want to use your independent playback, all you gotta do is go into System, and you have to turn off your voice assistant, and if you put it to do not use, then your earbuds can be used in independent mode. So you can pick out either left or right side and you can put it in your ears and it will play back. But if you use voice assistant, let's say you choose any one of the voice assistant here, then the independent playback won't work and the right side will be the master earbuds. So that's something to take note of with the XM4s. Lastly, there's also a multi-point support for these earbuds, and I do see rumors saying that in the future they might update it with multi-point, so let's wait and see. So the Sony's app is very comprehensive, but I always felt that it's very texty and not as friendly to use, and everything you want to do, you need to read a whole bunch of text in order to get a hang of it. So at the home page here, you get to read out all of your batteries, which is really nice and convenient. And above that, you also be able to see what codec you're running these earbuds on, and if you run on a device that has the LDAC support, then you will see LDAC support there. But if not, in my iPhone here it says AAC DSEE Extreme, so this one is running and playback in AAC only. So the first page here is the status page where you get to adjust whether you want adaptive sound control. So if you click inside here, then again you get a whole bunch of text to read through. But what this essentially means is that you will detect where you are and what you are doing and adjust the ANC or ambient mode according to what you're doing. So now it's detecting that I'm staying, means I'm stationary, but this will also detect if you're in transport mode or you're commuting, so on and so forth. So personally, I don't really like this because it's a little bit too sensitive and it keeps toggling with the different ANC modes, so I usually just turn them off. At the bottom here, you will be able to see what songs you're playing. If let's say you're playing on a media, you can also control them here. So on the second page is where you get to adjust your sound signature as well as the ANC of the earbuds. So under the ANC, which is the ambient sound control, you can click inside here and it will allow you to do a couple of things. So under ANC, you get a full-on ANC or an automatic wind noise reduction that honestly works super well. So next to that, you get ambient sound, and this one is pretty cool because it is one of the very few earbuds in the market that allows you to control the ambient sound intensity. So if you go up to 20, then it will open up the most. So if you go to off, it will turn off any ambient sound control or ANC, and it will sound like a normal earbuds. So below that, you also get a speak to chat feature here, and below that you also get to adjust the equalizer. And Sony, just like the XM3, just gives you quite a lot of control with all the different EQs that you have here, and you can select any one of them. And if you don't really like that signature, you can click into settings and you can adjust even further and even add clear bass if you want to your particular sound signature. So that's pretty nice. So next, you get to also adjust the 360 reality app. So here what it does is that it analyzes your ear and then it optimizes the sound signature. But in my opinion, it doesn't really do much because not too sure, scanning the outside of your ears, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. But anyway, going down, you get to prioritize your Bluetooth connection. You can either select to prioritize on sound quality or stable connection. But in general, the connection on the XM4 is already very stable, so you can just prioritize it on sound quality. And lastly, you can also set DSEE Extreme to turn on or turn off. So what this essentially does is to upscale some of your lower quality MP3 sound. So going into the final page here, the system page, this is where you get to toggle your voice assistant as we've mentioned earlier. So if you don't use voice assistant, then you can use your independent mode, else it will be stuck with that. And below that, you get to remap your touch controls. So by default, the left side will let you control the ambient sound control and the right side will let you adjust the playback control. But you can also adjust this, but one thing that to take note of is that it's a preset feature. So you cannot configure the individual tab, but you can select between the different controls. So ambient sound, playback, or volume control, and so on and so forth. So they're pretty fixed in that sense, but at least you get to customize them. So below that, you also get to toggle your ambient sound control operation settings. So here you can toggle to have noise cancelling, ambient sound, or off, or you can choose either one of that so that it will toggle through when you touch the earbuds. They also let you determine whether you have the optimal earbuds tip, so it will run a test and see whether you get a good seal. You can select automatic power off, pause when the headphones are taken off. So this one is more of the in-ear sensor, so if you don't like that feature, you can turn them off. Language, software update, and that's basically all of the controls you get with the XM4 and the headphones app. So Sony doesn't play around when they say that this is an industrial leading noise cancellation, and I can say that they are right. If you want anything close to this, you either have a choice for the Bose QC earbuds or to get an ANC headphones like the Sony WF-1000XM4s. So low humming noises, fan noises, road noises, everything just disappears when these earbuds are put in. And with very soft music playing, everything just disappears. And if you've not tried ANC earbuds, this one will definitely blow you away. With high-pitched chatters, they also do a very good job, and standing next to a TV with people talking, even without music playing, I need a pretty hard time making out what they are saying, and with music playing, it disappears again. So plain cabin noise is also very effective, lowering the volume to about 20%, which is really impressive. And if you play music, it again disappears, but with a slight hint of white noise behind, which is pretty good. So ambient noise with this is also very nice, and there's a few ways you can toggle it, either through speak to chat, and you can also tap and hold on the left earbuds and it will temporarily enable ambient mode, or just tap once on the left earbuds and it will switch from ANC to ambient mode. So I'm going to rate this XM4 with the highest score ever given to an ANC earbuds, which is an impressive 9.5 out of 10. So sound signature of the XM4 is superb, really good drivers with very nice tuning from Sony. Out of the box, these earbuds have a very balanced tuning, meaning you get decent bass, decent mids, and decent highs. The XM4 also comes with a very powerful sound signature, making music sound loud and strong. And in terms of EQ, I like a subtle enhancement on the sound quality. So excited sound quality is something that I kind of light, and bass on the XM4 is very powerful and hovers around the range, giving you good sub-bass performance, and general bass is also very strong and powerful, meaning if you are a bass head, this will be perfect. So mids on these are also very good, with very good emphasis on music, especially male vocals on these earbuds are very powerful and they sound very strong. So female vocals on the other hand sounds very dynamic, very bright, and a very good mix overall. So highs on these earbuds is also very good as well, and despite all the bass and vocals going on, highs still get projected very well without any hint of getting jumbled up or messy. So overall, very impressive sounding earbuds in my opinion. So this is a test to see if the Sony WF-1000XM4 is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So similar to most Bluetooth earbuds, these are not designed for gaming, meaning you're not going to get the lag-free experience compared to wired earbuds. So watching movies and videos on these are good, but it's not going to be the best for gaming. So anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So these XM4s is definitely a great option compared to many earbuds in the market, and if you're in the market for an earbuds with superb performance at this price point, then this earbuds is right up your alley. Honestly, nothing feels more awesome than buying a premium set of earbuds. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash the thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.